Come on in. Before we get started and breaking down the best linebacker in the draft this year, we have a word from manscaped.com. Shouts out to them for holding us down during draft season. Shouts out to y'all that have already gone on the website and copped a Lawnmower 4.0, the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be in terms of tools and male grooming, okay? They got these ceramic blades and advanced skin-safe technology that keep all your man parts clean. You don't want to be reckless with your most sensitive parts over there. It's waterproof so you can shave in the shower, and there's an LED light so you can shave in the dark. But wait a minute, stay your ass in that shower. Don't you get out, because we have the Ultra Premium Collection. A collection of wet goods featuring body wash, a 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner. They got deodorant. There's this spray-on body lotion. You rub it up, lather it all good, get you all glistening and shiny and clean. And they have complimentary Manscaped lip balm that comes with it. Are you kidding me? After you've shaven up, after you've hydrated with the Ultra Premium Collection, go on over there and get yourself a Performance Package 4.0. Get those pesky nose and ear hairs with the weed whacker. You got ball toner, ball deodorant, and if you get that package, you get a pair of Manscaped drawers, which I'm wearing right now. They're my lucky drawers, and a travel shed bag to keep all this good stuff in. Listen, Manscaped wants to do this holistic approach to your male hygiene, okay? So they're here to help, all right? But Voch is also here to help save you a little bit of money. Go on manscaped.com, buy everything over there, and use promo code VOCH20, VOCH20, VOCH20 for 20% off and free shipping. They ship internationally, man. Go ahead and buy everything over there and use that promo code. Appreciate you for holding us down, Manscaped. Let's get into this film. Listen, man, we just had an ad, so I ain't gonna hold y'all too long. We're looking at Nakobe Dean, okay? We're gonna show you a handful of plays for the YouTube highlights, but if you want to see more of Nakobe Dean, of course, you know you can go to patreon.com/vochlombardi. If the link has expired, just ask, hey, Voch, can we see some more Nakobe Dean? And we'll watch a little more Nakobe Dean over there on the Patreon community. All right, that link is in my description. Let me just talk about 5 things that I really like about Nakobe Dean. If you listen to the Manscaped ad, then you know that I think he's the best linebacker in this draft. If you skipped over the Manscaped ad, I think he's the best linebacker in this draft, all right? But let's get into it, man. Some of the reasons why I feel that way. I feel like with linebacker play, he's number 17 for the duration of the film session. I feel like with linebacker play, you're either going to run into two kind of guys. The guys that are super athletic and they just kind of get to the play, but they may not diagnose it the best. Or the dudes that are like super diagnosis guys, but they may not have the athleticism to always get them to where they want to be. Nakobe Dean has real life sideline to sideline speed, ladies and gentlemen. Now, like I said, when you get to the Patreon, you'll see a lot more clips of this, man. But just an example of him. If you're a team that needs a linebacker, somebody that goes out, like my Cowboys, Nakobe Dean is definitely a dude that can diagnose, put his foot in the ground, and chase these running backs, chase these jet sweep dudes. You know what I mean? Chase any of these little screens that they try to run with these tight ends or whatever. You know what I mean? Let me show you some more of Nakobe Dean versus the run. I think he can play any linebacker you need to put him at. I wouldn't put him at Sam, but I think he can play some will. I think he'll be a true Mike linebacker for you. You know, whatever you need room for, Nakobe Dean can come in and do that. And I say that because he's not afraid to go in there and bang with guards and tackles or to navigate that traffic. You see what I'm saying? We got a little bit of a counter up front. Let's see, they got a pin in the log backside here, and they're gonna pull this guard and this tight end, and Nakobe's just real slick, like, right? And this comes with his diagnosis as well. This is more than just me willing to go down in traffic to go tackle some dude. This is, okay, I'm gonna read and off this guard's butt, I'm gonna find that alley, get down in it, come up, and we're gonna make a play on the ball carrier. Slick. So my man Jeff Kavanaugh calls him like a small Micah Parsons or whatever, right? Or like a mini Micah Parsons. First of all, it's a lot of linebackers that don't do things as well as Micah Parsons, and that would qualify to be that. But I think he's kind of on to something in terms of a guy that can run around, probably one of the best athletes on his team or whatever, can move good in space, run game, pass game, coverage, pass rush, things of that nature, right? He's not as good as Parsons in those departments, but he's good in his own right, to where Parsons can line up against one of the better offensive linemen and, you know, pass rush him like a Von Miller type. Nakobe Dean is a damn good blitzer because he just understands O-line leverage. Like, he picked on this guard a bunch. He picked on this right guard a lot in this Clemson game simply because he knew how to get to a shoulder, bend, and be explosive. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, he's more of a blitzing linebacker than a pass rusher-y guy, but that's not taken away from Nakobe Dean. He can still get pressure on the quarterback and, you know, make it sickening. And when he's not rushing the quarterback, he's doing shit like this, which is impressive. Which is impressive. Let's run it back. Which is impressive. That's Kadarius Toney. Which is impressive. Couple of things impressive, right? First of all, we're just going to put him out in this open space with Kadarius Toney. That's kind of scary. But, you know, he's kind of identified this route. I wouldn't call him like the best cover guy in the world. I wouldn't call him like a Jabril Cox was last year, the way you just feel comfortable putting him on all types of receivers in the slot. But he's athletic enough to carry receivers in the slot with enough intelligence to understand that, hey, man, Kadarius Toney's in the slot running this vertical, so he's going to, like, just leverage in a little bit. Yeah, man, let's leverage in with him. You know what I mean? Let's work our way inside the hashes. But it's also just impressive that he's able to run with him. You know what I mean? So that's the kind of dude that you can get from, that's the kind of play that you can get from a dude like Nakobe Dean. He's not a liability in any parts of his game. How about this, ladies and gentlemen? This is my favorite play from Nakobe Dean. At the 5 games I watched, 2021 Bama, Kentucky, and Clemson, 2020 Clemson and Florida. Out of all the Nakobe Dean plays I've seen, this is my favorite one. Let's just play it and not even talk about it. Just matter of fact, cut the music off. We gotta watch this in silencio, man. Just look at this. Look at this. Play it again. Play it again. Play it again. God damn, boy. Bro, like, you know, like, if this play was shown on BET, they wouldn't be able to show it till 2 o'clock in the morning. You know what I mean? Like, you need, like, I need to see some ID to even watch this video, to even show this play. Like, come on. This is porn, bro. Like, this can't be in the hands of our youth. You know how many kids got PSPs and DSs where they can just download any old filth off the internet? Y'all know how nasty this is? In this world where there's so much misdirection in the National Football League, there's so much window dressing, so much deceiving of the eyes going on. You know what I mean? We got a funny looking screen being set up. We got a front side guard pulling to the right. A left tackle that's just running over there, and the whole defense running with him. Fake a little play action, the quarterback gonna run all the way to the left, and Nakobe Dean just the only one with red on that's running the right way. Nakobe Dean just the only one with a red jersey on running the right way. The only one. Then when he get over there, let's go back to the wide view. Can we go back to the wide? What's my timestamp? 45? What's my timestamp? 10:45? 10:45. Then when he gets over there, he's not afraid of the big guys over there. He's running through 2 blocks. Run through 2 blocks to get over there. Then makes a tackle in the open field. Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me? I'm gonna need to put a parental advisory sticker on this thumbnail. Are you shitting me? Hey man, listen, bro. Listen, bro. Nakobe Dean is nothing to play with, and I know, you know, there's a kid from Utah. We gonna give him his just due, but I don't think there's much to talk about, man. 17 from Georgia's a gangster. 17 from Georgia's a killer. But you know what's gonna happen? You know what's gonna happen? Teams are gonna overthink this. Teams are going to get into their analytic bag, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, off-ball linebacker isn't that important." Okay. And the Nakobe Dean's gonna fall because they taking some pass rusher that ain't as good, or they're taking some quarterback that's not as good. And the Nakobe Dean's gonna fall. And some team in the mid to late teens or early 20s is gonna get hands on the Nakobe Dean. And it's gonna be a birthday party. We gonna have a pizza party. Shouts out to Brother Jeff. We're gonna have a damn pizza party if Nakobe Dean falls to. I don't even want to mess up the energy. I don't even want to mess up the mojo or the karma. Y'all better not let Nakobe Dean fall to 24. You better not let Nakobe Dean fall that far. Listen, man, that dude's the best linebacker in this draft. I think he's one of the best players in this draft. I think he'll very much so fall because teams suck at drafting. But in terms of just a player, I think he's a top 10 player in this draft. That's just how I feel. So, like I said, man, go holler at us on the Patreon, man. Patreon.com/vochlombardi. And we'll, we might even have a discussion over there, man. But this dude, Nakobe Dean, run, hit, open field tackle, blitz, sack the quarterback, cover the slot. What you need from him, he got you. He got you. That'll be a fun day if we get that dude. Or just whoever is we. Whoever we may be. I'm not speaking from a Cowboy perspective, but whatever we might be. Like if you're a Cardinals fan and you end up with that dude, then we is y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because this is a production for all 32 teams or whatever. But if we get that much ball game, I ain't gonna talk y'all ear off, man. It's just the part of the film session where I just talk to my people a little bit. The film's over. Follow me on Twitter, VOCHLOMBARDI. If you enjoyed this content, hit the subscribe button and the like, man. We do things like this all the time, man. We watched Nakobe Dean on Patreon a couple months ago, but we're just getting them on the YouTube now. So if you want the early content, check us out. Y'all hold it down for the Doski Welski Peace Whiskey, man. Until next time, I'm about to watch some more Nakobe Dean as my alone time. So peace, y'all.